channel. My name is Amy, aka N is for Nurse. This is going to be a collab video with several other YouTubers out there. All of us are dedicated to getting healthier, losing weight, taking care of ourselves, lots of self-care. I'm going to list everyone down below. I do want to thank Living Life on Track for sending me these questions and including me in the collaboration. Please go check her channel out. She is a great resource if you're on Weight Watchers. I am currently doing the iTrack Bites program, that app. I do have a little tutorial, some information on my channel about that if you want to go check it out. But let's get started with the questions here. So these were emailed to me. Apparently these are popular questions that my friends over on Instagram and here on YouTube are being asked. So we thought we would just do like a get to know you type of situation. The first question is, how old are you, how tall are you, and what is your start and goal weight? So I am 46. I am 4 years from the big 5-0, and my plan is to jump out of an airplane when I'm 50. I've always just sort of had this idea. This is totally not part of the question. I'm sorry. But I love roller coasters. I love anything scary. And I always thought when I turn 50 that I'm going to go jump out of an airplane. Mark my words, I'm going to do it. I think you have to be under a certain weight to tandem jump with somebody else because you know you don't want to kill them. So we will see. Next on my bucket list is to zip line. And you have to be under 250 pounds to zip line. But I don't know. We'll see when that happens. But anyway, I am 5'9" officially. As I'm getting older, I think that I'm actually 5'8 and a half, somewhere in there. So I'm a taller person. So my very highest weight was 288 pounds. My goal weight, at this point, if I ever see 199 on the scale, we're going to start there. I would like to see 199. The Weight Watchers, all the different Weight Watchers programs say I should be like 169. I'd be cool like if I was in the 180 to 200 range. So we'll see. My goal weight right now is, I don't even know. I don't know what my goal weight is. What part of your body do you feel the most self-conscious about? I don't know. I probably, ooh, my camera's doing like weird stuff. I'm not really thrilled about my rear end or my thighs. So I think, you know, if I could wear like one of those bathing suits, they do make bathing suits. And I think what is that show, 21 and Counting, with all the kids, they wear them. They're like a head to toe bathing suit. And then, you know, certain religions will go even farther and wear a head covering with that. So I would totally be cool with that if that was acceptable, to wear the head to toe bathing suit at all times. You know, just be dressed like that on the beach, because I'm not real thrilled about my butt and thighs. Whatever. Okay, so if you lost 25 pounds, if you have lost 25 pounds, or in the past, I guess is what it's asking, what changed first in your appearance? I think I always lose my boobs. Okay, we're just gonna put that out there. Women, we tend to lose like in the places we don't actually want to lose. I wish I could just like reposition fat and like pick and choose the places that, you know, I could redistribute and go smaller in, but that's not reality. So usually in my chest, I think my face gets less puffy. You guys have seen that. So that's kind of where I see it. So this says, I have lots of trouble getting my water in. What is your best tip for drinking more water? I just got this at Walmart. This is a 64 ounce insulated thermos. It keeps your stuff cold for 24 hours. So I have started filling one of these up in the morning and trying to make it my goal to drink the whole thing. That's about all the water I can manage in a day, you guys. I'm gonna be honest. I also like some of the different drops that you can put in your water to make your water taste more palatable. I am not really a straight up water person. Every once in a while I'll go chug a bunch of water because it tastes good. but for the most part, I like filtered water. I like bottled water. Yeah, and I have a really good filter on my refrigerator in my kitchen. So I just fill this up with filtered water and try to get the whole thing. I'm not gonna tell you what time it is right now that I'm doing this, and I have quite a bit to go. So it's very difficult when I'm out on the road working because I have to pee a lot. This video is gonna be like TMI Central. Alrighty, let's see. Do you do YouTube full time? And if not, what do you do? Do I do YouTube full time? No ma'am and no sir. I do not do YouTube full time. YouTube just started as a way for me to get some additional support and kind of, you know, circle the wagons, as it were. I really just wanted a couple people out there that kind of were in the same boat, that just wanted to be authentic and genuine and honest. And I will tell you, most of the people on my channel, that's exactly who they are. We are just very real on my channel. So I don't do this full time. I'm a registered nurse. I have a full-time job. Yeah. So there you go. Let's see. Does it upset you when people hit the thumbs down or leave a bad comment? It would upset me. These are all questions from over on Instagram and on YouTube. So in terms of the thumbs down, here's the thing. Any interaction with YouTube videos, for those of you that like to thumbs down people, just so you know, that helps our channel. So any interaction, if you don't like my channel, the best thing that you can do to harm my channel is to unsubscribe and don't have any interaction. Don't put a comment, don't hit a thumbs, and, you know, unsubscribe and go on your merry way. Okay, so that's, if you really want to show that you don't support me, that's the best way to do it. I have realized that a lot of people come across my videos that are either just sort of trolling, they're not really into the weight loss thing, especially on lives. I get people, random people that jump in and probably hit the thumbs down just to be, you know, sort of passive aggressive. I don't take it personally because I figure you never know who's on the other side of the screen. Heck, they could have hit the thumbs down on accident. So I don't take it personally. I just assume good intentions of everybody. And I figure if you want to be here, if you're subscribed, you're hitting the thumbs up, you're commenting, then hey, you're my peeps. We're all good, and we're gonna move on. I don't tolerate, you know, that sort of negativity in my comments, and I actually haven't gotten, I think I've only gotten 2 or 3 really terrible comments on my channel in a year and a half, and I just delete those and I move on. So no, I don't let it bother me. Let's see. How do you give yourself a pep talk after having a bad day in life? That is a really good question. I think that's something that I struggle with. I am in a profession where I am very open to people who are really in bad situations, seen some really rough stuff, and sometimes it's hard to come home from that and not want to eat it all. And I believe that that's been one of my main ways of dealing over the past however many years, is that if I'm upset, it always feels better in the moment to eat some ice cream or donuts or something like that. The problem is you still have to deal with whatever's going on. So for me, I have to practice a lot of grace and realize that I'm not going to be perfect in terms of stress eating. There's going to be times when it happens and I have to forgive myself and move on. That being said, I also practice a lot of prayer, quiet time, going to church. I talk to my husband about a lot of things. I talk to you guys about a lot of things. Yeah, so I like to turn on YouTube and find people that are doing really well on their weight loss journeys and use that as a way to sort of encourage myself, and I just try to stay as positive as possible. That's hard to do sometimes. So I think that if you can't get yourself out of a situation like that, you do need to go find counseling or therapy or something. If you find that every day you're coming home and you're stress eating and you just can't deal, and you don't have anybody to talk to, that's a time to seek out counseling for sure. Pep talks, I'm working on that for myself. I really have to learn to stop the negative self-talk and redirect myself. So next question, do you exercise regularly? And if yes or no, why? Before I moved, I was doing a great job with exercising regularly. I am working on getting back to the gym. I also really like to do Leslie Sanson, and I like to go wandering about the neighborhood. Ideally, yes, I think that regular exercise is so beneficial, especially for your mental health, stress reduction. I do so much better when I go walking and not eating. Speaking of water, let's have a little sip. Ice cube just almost went down my throat. All right, yeah, so yeah, exercise is cool. Do you ever sneak food or not count it and act like you never ate it? Golly, I mean, there's been so many times that I have just eaten and not counted or not tracked. I mean, that's part of the cycle that we have to break. And I don't know that it's sneaking food. I live with my husband. My children have moved out now. The cats are well aware that I'm eating because they come and sniff it. So I don't think that it's a sneaking situation. I do know that my husband will call me out and be like, what you doing over there? What you eating? And then I kind of feel like 12-year-old Amy, like go hide in the bedroom, with a bowl of ice cream. But yeah, there's been many times that I have eaten and not tracked it, and that does not serve me well, and it's not a good pattern to get into. I think the best rule of thumb is to track before you eat. I think when I get into that pattern, I do so much better, more well. I do better on program. If I get my tracker out, track it before I eat, I just notice a real difference. And I also feel like it becomes more of a habit for me. The bonus question is, who is someone you watch that is outside of your niche? So YouTubers that I watch outside of my niche, I really like Crafty Girl. Crafty Girl vlogs. She does amazing crafts. She goes to the Dollar Tree a lot and buys a lot of stuff. She does like a lot of planner stuff, which I'm a huge planner person. She's just super crafty. She does home decor. I love watching her channel, Crafty Girl Vlogs. Anyway, thanks so much for the questions. Those were very interesting. I've gotten a lot of those questions before, so maybe there were some on there that you haven't heard me answer here on my vlog. I feel like I'm pretty open and transparent, so you've probably heard me talk about a lot of that before. Please like and subscribe if you would like to support my channel. And I will list everyone down below that's also in this little circle of friends that we have going here, so you can go and get to know some new YouTubers, some new people. There's some inspiring people out there. Other than that, stay in orbit, you guys, and I will see you on my channel. Bye!